All right, we're back. Tasty Crypto Show. I'm Dan Cecilia, and with me today is my sidekick, Shelley.
Hello, Dan.
How we doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Yeah. So what's going on today?
It's Wednesday.
Yep.
We got Donna Ski in the chat. Big Deal Donuts.
What's up?
Who else is here? Say what's up in the chat. We're also streaming live on X, so shout out to anybody over there. I'm trying to get all the chats in order so we can keep an eye on everybody. I'm over-caffeinated, as you are aware.
I'm repping tastytrade today.
Me too.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, get in the company spirit here.
Even my
Repping,
scrunchie.
repping the brand.
That's right.
So let's get into the show. We put together a quick research on research analysis.
Because shoulda, woulda, coulda
Yeah.
is I have a question for you in the chat. What is a shoulda that like haunts your thoughts?
Should have bought Bitcoin, a lot more Bitcoin in 2017.
Yeah.
when I first started working.
Because you were there, right? Like
Yeah.
you could have.
Yeah.
You just didn't.
I didn't put enough in.
Yeah.
But I think it's interesting, and that kind of brings us to our analysis here and what we got for the show, because you actually didn't need that much to put in at first. So if we go to the next slide, we're going to discuss DCA because, I think a lot of people try and time the market in crypto, or they don't. Some normies, if you're not deep in crypto, you don't pay attention enough, and you're like, oh, it's 120K, it's all-time highs, I need to buy in, and then next thing you know,
You bought the top.
you bought the top, or you're not consistent. So DCA.
So what is DCA
So
for
what
anybody
is it?
not in finance?
Yeah. So do you want to read it, or?
I can't see it, so I mean I know what it is, but if you want to read it.
All right. So DCA, dollar cost averaging. It's an investment strategy where an individual buys a fixed dollar amount of an asset at regular intervals, regardless of its price. And I think that's the key: is regular intervals, fixed amount, regardless of its price, right? So this reduces the impact of volatility and kind of your emotions getting the best of you, which, as we know,
It's an accumulation play.
Yeah.
Like I just want more of this thing at a relatively good price.
Right.
Like I'm not trying to buy the bottom. I'm just trying to get a position
Right.
over time.
and almost like not pay attention to it and just stay consistent, right? Because you're not worried about the price, you're not worried about volatility, you're not worried about the day-to-day or even week-to-week swings. You're just saying, I want to hold this asset long-term and I want to accumulate a position. Completely takes out, it's automated, completely takes out your emotions, and, allows you to build a long-term position in this. So, this was an interesting conversation. I mean, you were talking off the side of the desk. We were like, what if we did just invest $10 since 2017, when I first kind of really got involved in Bitcoin, which was 2017.
How much Bitcoin did you hold at one time? Like in the early days?
Nothing. Like,
Really?
yeah, like really, I was like one of those people that was like interested in it, but couldn't pull the trigger to a large enough extent. I mean, I didn't have a lot of money then. I was just coming out of college, so it's not like I had, tens of thousands of dollars, but I think I put a couple grand in.
Yeah.
But I not enough. So, and there wasn't a lot of tools like this back then. It was barely even accessible on regular platforms. So
My biggest shoulda, woulda, coulda is I had like probably half a Bitcoin at some point, but I spent it.
Really?
Well, yeah, because I got into ordinals and I was literally using it as a currency, and then was like, I should have just held that.
Yeah.
So, oops.
Yeah, I bought into the whole like collectibles on Bitcoin thing, and then somebody said to me once, they were like, "Yeah, but don't you just value the Bitcoin more?" And I was like, "You're right. It wasn't
Good point."
Yeah, like, what if I had just held Bitcoin instead of buying these like stupid pictures? NFTs didn't feel the same way though. I felt like in ETH it was like
Yeah.
So different. It was a different feeling, a different kind of thing. But anyway, it kind of made me wonder, what if we just do kind of a quick dirty analysis on what if you DCA'd $5 a month into Bitcoin since 2017? So I think that's a really reasonable amount. Maybe we're cherry picking a little bit the time frame, but I thought 2017, that's when I first really got, deeply involved and, understood Bitcoin. So it was like, what if I did put $5 in a month? Mm-hmm. So if you did do that, you would have had total investment of $525, 105 months times $5. You would have owned 0.0603 Bitcoin at an average cost per BTC of 8,713. So if you had just set up a recurring purchase, DCA in $5, didn't even think about it, that's, basically $500. If you just were like, I'm going to consistently buy $5 over 5 years or whatever, 9 years, you're basically investing $500. You'd own 0.06, and your average cost basis is 8,713, which is the original idea of this, is where it's kind of like lowering your cost basis or smoothing out your cost basis rather. Like you don't need to time the market essentially.
Mm-hmm. Because you're buying the highs, you're buying the lows, you're buying the mids, you're buying everything.
You're buying everything. And it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. And I think, I just want to pause before we kind of get into the returns and value of this, but I do think that's a big mistake I see newer crypto investors make, is they have, maybe they do have $500 that they can ape in at one time, but they do that at all-time highs, right? Like,
I think it depends on the asset too. If your strategy is to trade volatility, then okay, that's a different play. But like if you're just trying to accumulate something that you're bullish on long term, yeah.
Well, I mean, I just think like if you want to dip your toe in and you find it a compelling asset, you're not willing to go and do DeFi stuff, or you don't trust like ETH or any of these other tokens, and you're just like, all right, Bitcoin makes sense to me, but I still am, I'm a little wary. Don't try and time the market. Don't try and just throw a bag in, and you'll end up kind of crashing out, I think, because possibly. Because I think what I see, the mistakes I see is just from my friends or people that aren't deep in the space like me and you, is they always come to me when it's all-time highs. It's never when it's, pulled back 40% or, everyone thinks it's dying, which is when you're supposed to invest because, it's oversold. Yeah, buy the dip. It's always when it's all close to all-time highs when they start paying attention, right? Mm-hmm. So to avoid that, I think this is a pretty easy way.
Great option, yeah.
Do you have any DCA set up on?
I do.
Okay.
I have a couple set up through tastytrade.
Okay.
Bitcoin and ETH.
All right. So before we get to the returns, let's if we could go over to the platform, we should show how to set this up, right?
Yeah. But do you want to? Oh, you're gonna. Oh.
I want to show the returns after this.
He's in the returns.
Yeah.
Got it. Hello to the people on X. We've got Pensive, Chepe. I'm saying that wrong. And Jay Horizon is with us. So what up, friends?
What up? If you are, if you are in the chat, are here with us, just shout us out. Some TC token holders there, I think. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we added this recurring purchases feature to the platform very recently. To find it, you can just bring up Bitcoin. It's on the left-hand tab. It's below watch list. So it's this invest tab below watch list. So to get to the crypto recurring purchases, left-hand tab here, invest. We'll only have it set up for crypto right now. Eventually we'll have other assets, but right now it's just crypto, which, we love. But if you do want to do $5 a month Bitcoin, really easy to set up. Right over here on the right-hand tab.
Or more. It's not limited to $5.
Yeah, but
let's make that clear.
The study, I think, is $5, so I can show how to set that up. You can do it monthly, right? So here's the frequency: weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. Choose monthly. You can pick your start date. I got, tomorrow, September 11th. You can start at any time, really, but it'll start it from the date you select your account, and then you can fund it from your buying power, or you can actually just do an ACH in and buy it from your bank account. So you don't even need,
to hold it, to balance.
Yeah, to hold a balance. But so pretty easy to set up. You can see the chart here. It'll give you the overview. $5 a month, monthly starting tomorrow, Thursday. Estimated total cost $5. Buying power effect commissions, $0 commissions, obviously. So you can submit that, and or you can go back and edit it. So I guess I'll throw it in. Set up a $5 purchase.
Nice.
I also have Aave and Link set up because those are two tokens that I'm trying to accumulate.
Accumulating.
Yeah. Is there any other tokens you're looking at?
So
Like, what do you have set up?
I have Bitcoin and ETH. I had Sol, and for whatever reason, I turned it off, and now I have regret because I want more Sol.
Not too late.
It's never too late. I'm gonna get in there and turn a bunch on. I might just throw like $5 at everything.
Yeah, right.
Why not? So let's see the results of if we could go back in time. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Okay.
In 2017.
All right, so let's pop back over to the slides here. And let's get to the returns. So, what do the returns look like if you DCA'd $5 a month since January 1st, 2017? Mm-hmm. And real quick, I want to see what was the price then? Let me see if I can quickly pull it up. Trading view. I just want to see what the price was when you started.
What up, Fred Arm? Good to see my Metaverse homies in the chat.
Are they here? Mm-hmm. Nice. All right. Let's see. January. Okay, here we go. January 2017, Bitcoin was at $6,000. So if you started this January 1st, 2017, you'd be buying $5 worth of Bitcoin at Bitcoin $6,000. It's currently 113,000. So let's see. You'd have a total return of 1,202%, which is an annualized return of 34.4%. Total profit of $6,311. And your portfolio value would be $6,836. So you're basically like 12xing your portfolio value. That was like an original $500 investment over that time frame. You're basically 12xing that, which is a crazy compounded return, 34.4% per annualized. So yeah, if you literally just said I'm going to buy $5 and not look at it for 9 years. 8 years, 9 years.
Not a bad passive return.
Right. So I think that's why we wanted to show that, because that shoulda, coulda, woulda. If I could have just said, I don't need to think, I'm okay. Hey, if Bitcoin went to zero in that time and I lost $500, I'm okay.
Not the end of the world.
Yeah,
it hurts,
for me at least, it hurts, but yeah. So I do think that it's a pretty compelling argument for DCAing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think for a lot of the assets, especially since we're starting with crypto, it just makes sense to start filling your bags if you have long-term bullish, or if you don't have the time to stare at charts and you're like, I want to get in on crypto, but I don't want to pay that close of attention. It's like, okay, this is a great option.
Yeah. I shout out the product team for launching this. This took a lot of work. We've seen some great success with it too. So a ton of people are doing this. And I mean, I am as well, weekly buying some of these tokens because I don't always want to look at the charts, and
even though we are,
but like I think this is like my hedge, right? I don't need to be emotional about this. I just need to stay consistent. So yeah, I think it was just an interesting conversation that turned into like, hey, let me ask AI what this would look like. So pretty compelling results here. So yeah. So what are you trying to set up for recurring buys? Because I think Chainlink is one that's slept on.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm trying to just accumulate because I'm like, I don't even want to look at this. I just want to buy it and see where it goes.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it too.
can do Chainlink.
Yeah. What else we got? Oh, you already set one up.
Yeah.
And then let's take a peek. Can we take a peek at the TC token and just
Sure.
a little bit about, for anybody here that is not familiar with the TC token, it's a token Dan and I launched on our show Beans. If you're not paying attention to Beans, we are live every Friday on the Tasty Crypto YouTube channels and X channels. So if you're not subscribed to the Tasty Crypto YouTube, please hop over there, subscribe. Also, get on our newsletter, pinned to the chat over here on YouTube.
People are trading this thing.
Look at that chart.
Yeah, this chart's kind of crazy. Let's do 5 days here. So we launched this August 27th, I think, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Pretty.
We don't even know the birth date? Well, you can look.
I think it was like the 22nd.
Okay. It was the 22nd because I remember 2/2 was
Yeah.
like, ooh.
So we hit an $85,000 market cap today. It's been a little bit there's been some volatility, some big sellers, some big buyers. It's currently sitting at $70,000 market cap. 240 holders, $22,000 in liquidity, which isn't too bad, given, the way we launched this.
Yeah.
I just got it verified in a couple other platforms, so that should bring some more attention to the token. Community's helping out a ton too. Shout out to everyone here who's a Tasty Crypto holder, token holder, and has been tweeting at us and helping us kind of get things going with this.
Yeah, just talk.
Yeah.
The content is fantastic. And if you're on X, go to the Tasty Crypto channel account.
Yeah.
Wow. And hop in that community because that's where we'll be posting a lot of updates. There are a lot of internal conversations going on now. So I think that's all we can probably really say.
Right.
But we'll be live on Beans, checking the LPs, and sorry, go ahead.
I mean, we have more plans for it that are outside of just looking at price. Like this token isn't, we're not trying to just look at charts or pump whatever, like trade it. This token is supposed to be used, within our ecosystem and help people learn DeFi, I think, and get involved, right? So if you were a little skeptical about on-chain crypto, doing things with a wallet, and you want some TC token, just hit us up. You can email us, you can DM us. I'll send you some if you set up a Solana wallet, and you can kind of, I guess, have a part of the brand.
We support the Tasty fam.
Yeah. So just wanted to take a look at that. I think it's interesting to watch some of the trading activity on it. There's some pretty big holders in here. People are catching wind of it. We've had some tweets, some tweet threads about kind of what Tasty is and how it's related to Tasty Live and some of the stuff we do. So it's just fun to watch that kind of grow organically. And the holder count's been going up. So we were at 200 last week. We got an extra 40, or we grew by 40 this week. It's been fun. It's been interesting. We have some more stuff we're doing with it.
Definitely jump in the Discord too because we've got some more like just fun community activities.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn Dan into a cherry GIF. Before we leave today, we forgot to do that earlier, but we need good daylight because I want your eyes to really shine in natural sun. So it'll be...
You're going to make me look like a cherry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
For the gift game.
Yeah. Fair.
Yep.
So, hey, maybe this is time to do a recurring investment in a Tasty Crypto token.
Can you set that up on Jupiter?
Yeah, you can, recurring right here.
Nice.
So, well, who knows? Maybe $5.
Hey.
Maybe it's worth it. $5 a month, Tasty Crypto token.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah. Right. So, I like looking at it. Try not to look at it every day because we got a lot of work to do with it. But again, if you want to participate and have some type of, I guess skin in the game, so to speak, buy a little bit or reach out to us, send us your Solana wallet. I'll send you some. Mm-hmm. So again, not an investment, it has no value to anything. It's just a content token we launched and it's a fun experiment. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely.
So got a few minutes left. What anything in the chat or anything else you want to?
Pensive Chepe says, regret is another issue us traders suffer from. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Awesome DCA tool. Let's see. YouTube chat's popping off. Look up Ash Finn. Is that Bags founder? Yeah.
Guys, I've been messaging him in DMs. He's a busy man. So
very busy man. So for anybody who's wondering, Bags app is how we launched this token. It's a Solana coin generator. Probably not the right word.
Yeah.
But we are in DMs with Finn and hope to get him on the show just to have a very fun chat about what's planned, what's going on that platform, because things are changing quickly. Even every time I open the app, I'm like, oh, this is new.
Yeah. I'm just trying to go through the chat here and just see.
Hello, Jacob. Jacob's here.
Jacob is here?
Yep.
What's up, Jacob?
So yeah, Friday show, we'll do another burn, token buyback, we'll claim the fees. So lots of activities.
Yeah, if you really want to know a little bit more or get involved with the TC token, we're doing that on our Tasty Crypto channel Fridays. We'll show you how to LP in DeFi. We'll show you how to buy the token in DeFi.
Sure.
Anything you guys want to, do that's crypto native on chain, we're doing that on the Tasty Crypto channel. So definitely vibe with us on Friday. I like that show a lot. I like doing that.
It's a ton of fun.
That's our...
Oh, that's funny. Different Ash Finn. I don't know that what is his first name? I'm now commingling two founders' names. There's Finn.
Ash Finn, who is that?
But I was thinking Ash Connell from HyperFi, and I just melded the two.
I have the video coin on Tasty Live events. Not sure that's the same. No, big deal, Donuts. That's a little bit different, or not the same thing. This is an actual crypto token. I think.
On Solana, yeah.
Yeah, on Solana. That's not sure. That must be tied to some of the content they do on Tasty Live, rather. It's nice that you've all built an interesting community around learning about crypto apps and investment. Thanks, Donna. We appreciate that. That's been the goal all along. We're glad that you're here with us and
learning with us.
Yeah.
Even launching this token has been a learning experience. Dan's launched projects, I've launched projects in the space, but every time it's like, whoa.
Right.
But it's always all about the people.
Yeah.
Isn't that the common denominator in crypto?
Yeah.
Community.
The community,
is everything.
And getting them involved early, right? Imagine if you could have helped us build tastytrade 11 years ago, 12 years ago. So, yeah. Any other questions from the audience? Anything you guys want to know? Drop it in the chat. We can go over it real quick. We got about 2 minutes left.
Mm-hmm. But throw that slide up for the newsletter, just because if you're not on it,
or set up your recurring investments.
Do that.
But
not financial advice.
Tasty Crypto newsletter. Sign up at tastycrypto.com. It's literally the first it is the landing page. Just enter your email. We send out a weekly newsletter.
2 a week.
2 a week.
Midweek market update.
Although
Dan's like, I forgot about that. It's Wednesday. Ryan is out because he had a baby boy. So it's just Dan and I. Lawrence is also out. So just Dan and I for a couple of weeks. So things are running on a little bit of a skeleton crew.
Yeah.
But yeah. Typically, 2 emails a week.
They left me and Shelley in charge, and they shouldn't have done that. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we'll send an email out. It's our analysis. We send it out normally 2 a week. We'll send one out on Saturday. Mm-hmm. Sign up. We do some deep dives there. I'm going to start adding more DeFi plays because I think people want that, I think, or at least I find it interesting. So if you guys want some more serious crypto plays other than kind of just buying stuff, we go into some deep analysis there. And yeah, so any final thoughts from you?
Just come on over on Friday morning, 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Central.
Beans, where we spill all the crypto good stuff.
Yep. All right, well, that's it for today. I'm Dan.
Hold on.
We got some
Data trader. Can't be Daniel Master Lock without the lock of the week.
I haven't been doing the lock of the week. That's so true.
But shout out to Theta Trader because that's like
Yeah.
a loyal reader.
Yeah. Al, how can I ask for some tokens? Come over on the show on Friday, 9 a.m. Join us. Drop your Solana address in the chat or shoot us an email with your Solana address. I'll send you some. I'll send you some.
Streams live on tastycrypto, X, and YouTube.
Yeah.
And then one more real quick. I just lost it. Oh, how's Solana different from XRP and other coins? Solana's an entirely different chain. It's a layer 1.
Solana has real users, okay?
Whoa.
So it has real users and real volume, and it's fast. So
That's a hot take, Dan.
just XRP is useful, but Solana has users. Let's just put it that way.
Mic drop. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And we'll see you Friday.
Yep. Peace.